Joining, we'll start with Alex Simon.
Thea, thank you for your patience. I know Shay likes to say a lot of words, so
She's annoying.
Obviously, you guys, when we talked to the players after the game on Sunday, there was still kind of up in the air as to who it was going to be since Washington had lost in the game in LA. Does it kind of feel for you personally a little bit of fate that it just happened to be that it worked out, that it's now New York for the first playoff game?
Nope, it's number 5 and number 8. That's about it. That's how it feels.
To kind of look at the end of this season, and especially in the second half in particular, it feels like your shooting picked up just a little bit. And I know we've talked that you didn't feel like the shot was the problem, but it was the footwork and kind of tweaking the footwork. Is that kind of what you felt like allowed you to unlock a little bit more with your jump shot toward the end of the season?
Yeah, I think it's just mentally I realized I have a lot more time. I shoot it a lot faster than I think I do. And so if I have my feet set, that sucker's going down. And so it's been kind of a mental change and just reminding myself, get your feet set, you'll be fine. And so a lot of times I think it's just been slowing down my shot, fast to the spot, slow to shoot it. And that's kind of made pretty much all the difference, get some mark under it, and that thing's been going in. So we'll keep it going that way, hopefully.
Yeah. To kind of last question from me too, does it feel as if it's been important to maybe even be able to do more on the defensive end and maybe focus energy on the defensive end and not think as much about what you're doing with your shot? Or is that kind of just been how the whole team's been able to do things well, is to kind of focus on the defensive end and let the offense figure itself out?
Well, I think just in the stretch that we've had since the Olympic break, our defense has obviously been a bigger point of emphasis for us. So we've done a good job of helping each other out, making adjustments on the backside, and then making sure that on the offensive end, I think we have a lot of confidence in one another, and we understand we can probably get any shot that we want going down the court with the amount of talent that we have. It's just a matter of continuing to move the ball and taking the best shot that the defense gives us. And so we found a way to find a rhythm on offense and just share the ball and play really well together. And that gives us more opportunities to figure it out on defense. If there's some things that we need to change up or adjust in the middle of the game, we've got a pretty good handle on doing that now. So that's definitely been something that's helped us.
Thanks, Kia.
Next will be Kenneth Minogue.
Hi, Kia. I just have a couple questions. Just wanted to first off ask, during today's practice, how did the team feel? How did your teammates feel about coming to the end of the season now that they're at the playoffs? And just talking about this promised land for so many months. Now you're finally here at this moment, and now the real battle begins, quote unquote.
I mean, I think there was a good energy to practice today. We were getting after it, making sure that we were taking care of what we needed to clean up on the offensive end for us. And then obviously looking at a couple of New York sets and stuff and defensively preparing our tactical plan there as well. So good feeling. We don't really talk about playoffs much of the regular season. We just talk about whatever games in front of us. And that's how we're handling this as well. Just focusing on what's coming up on Thursday.
Earlier in the season, you guys have played the Liberty 3 times, and in the first matchup, you guys had a close loss before the next 2 matchups getting good and getting wins. What were some things that the team picked up on in between that time that you think helped in getting the team getting the Mercury the win against Liberty in those second 2 matchups that you've been looking to focus on for Thursday's game?
I mean, I think we just figured some things out after the Olympic break. It was a long kind of stretch before we had to play New York again. So we cleaned some things up and got some players back. And I mean, I'm not going to give you what we're going to do tomorrow or Thursday. So, we do what we do well. We get the ball inside the BG. We knock down shots on the outside and play defense. It's an easy game, basketball.
I had to try. And lastly, I do have one more question. What is the opinion of playing the game at GCU versus the Footprint Arena on Thursday?
All I need is 2 hoops, a center court, and some lines, a ref, and 2 teams. That's all you need to play basketball. Wherever it is, it is. It's a playoff game.
Thank you.
All right, we'll end with Paul Richardson.
Ken, when you're in the playoffs, do you face it as more pressure playoffs, or is it just I'm going to go do what I do?
I don't know. I've never been in the playoffs. New York, when I was there, never made it. So
that's right. That's right. I'm sorry.
Couldn't tell you. This is my first time.
With it being your first time, then I apologize. Any advice extra that you get from DT or Brittany or Sky? Have they told you anything differently to prepare for?
No, I mean, we're just going to keep preparing, the way that we do. I think I've been very fortunate in my career to be in some pretty pressure-filled situations at UConn and in the Olympics as well. So what I've learned from there is that you can't really decide to change a bunch of things about yourself now. You've already kind of created who you are as a player this season and who you are as a team. And so focusing on your strengths and what you do really well, that's pretty much how you go out and play. It's another basketball game, but we're out there together and the stakes are high, playing technically on home court. And so just going out and having fun, being ourselves, and understanding that every practice and everything we do from here on in terms of film and whatnot, anything team related, it's all based on what's that next thing for us. And for us, that's tomorrow's practice and then Thursday.
Cool. Hey, good luck Thursday.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kia.
First.